What it do? It's your boy, Illuminated D, and you know what I'm saying? We back with another one. The first thing I want to do is thank you to everybody who's liked and commented. And to all the subscribers, Pops and I want to let you know how much we really appreciate you. For you to come and spend your time with us and to come and consume the content while we understanding that you have busy lives, thank you and bless. So jumping right into the content because I know you all don't like to wait. Let's talk about Uniswap and Ethereum before they converted from proof of work into proof of stake. So let's look at different dynamic, right? Proof of work means that you have to go and get yourself an ASIC miner, right? So let's just use this as an example because I think this is like the closest thing to it, right? So let's say you got this thing, and this thing, you just plug it into the wall, plug it into your computer, and then it pretty much solves digital algorithms. And every time you solve the puzzle, it pays you out a percentage, right? That's like mining blocks. And when you mine blocks, transaction blocks, then they pay the people that had the machine. They paid them at the all-time highs. Really not even the all-time highs. Let's look at the low. They were the lows as they were at their all-time high, because you got to remember when they first launched, they wouldn't be making that much money because, you know what I'm saying, the transactions, it just wasn't there. But as Bitcoin would go up and then as Ethereum would rise, then people had to pay more money for the transaction times because there's more people using the network, more money had to go. So you have to mine the transaction block, boom, boom, and then pretty much you solve that puzzle. It allows everything. So the computers have to do so many transaction blocks in order to get verification. So when they had this, they were getting paid like $3,600 every single day. $3,600 a day. And at an all-time high, $1 million a day. I know that probably doesn't sound like feasible to you, right? So it doesn't really sound feasible. Probably doesn't sound feasible at all, right? Sounds crazy, right? But basically this was a hard system, so people just couldn't figure out how to do it. So only really smart people figured it out, or they had like a smart friend and then their smart friend figured it out. They paid their smart friend, and then pretty much their smart friend set it up for them, and then boom, they started getting paid. Boom. Right? So if you didn't understand what I was saying, then please just run the video back and then go and look at validators. Go look up crypto validators and what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like ask ChatGPT. So now going into a different dynamic, we move over to proof of stake. Now, before they had proof of stake, and I'm talking about Uniswap, right? Richard Hart, you got to go do your research, look up who Richard Hart is. He creates Hex, which is proof of stake. Similar thing, but all it was a certificate of deposit, because a certificate of deposit is you taking your money and staking it inside of a certificate, and then after a certain amount of time, when the certificate matures, then the bank will pay you a residual income of locking your money and allowing the system to be able to use your money and lend it out to people. Now look at Hex. He took Hex, and then he said, I'm gonna create a certificate of deposit, and we're gonna just say that you're making a stake to get this many Hex in the future. So that was interesting. So he came up with the beginnings of this, right? So let's say, now I know it sounds like I'm getting off topic, but I'm gonna jump back in to how this is super important for you. So when we got into a system where he said, look, I'm gonna create Pulse Chain, you can stake your liquidity. You can stake a position of liquidity, and yes, permanent loss and impermanent loss and all that. But I'm just saying the opportunity of being able to do it is all about staking, right? So the validators, the ones who are validating the blocks, they're all getting paid. You see what I'm saying? But what if somebody comes and they create like an arbitrage play where they say, hey, look, we understand that over time the throughput is going to be crazy. What if we create something to help PulseChain? Like, that's what people are doing. They're building inside of PulseChain, building on top of it. You know what I'm saying? Building around it to create an ecosystem. It's like Bank of America. Bank of America has all these different things that you can do inside of it. Credit, online banking. You can do cash checkings. You can do savings, bonds. USAA has the same thing. Navy Federal has the same thing. Citibank has the same thing, but they're all different ecosystems. Bitcoin has that. Ethereum has that. PulseChain has that. Solana has that. Binance has that. They all have it. It's the same exact thing, just in a different way. It's the same exact thing, just in a different ecosystem. And there's people making millions in here. So what I'm saying is now imagine you have those validators or people who are mining the transaction blocks inside of Ethereum, and they were making a crazy amount of money. Now it's proof of stake where you got to stake 50 ETH, I believe, in order to even be able to get a percentage. That is crazy. Most people don't got 50 ETH. You'll never have 50 ETH. If unless you're doing something else to get the money, start a business, something, most people will never have 50 ETH. Most people will never own a Bitcoin. I've owned a Bitcoin. I've owned it, but guess what? I didn't take a picture. I did take a picture. I did, but I factory restored my phone. I factory restored it, and I don't got the picture. But who cares about a picture? Who cares about a picture, bro? Like, bro, I'm in a coin right now that's about to flip it. I'm about to flip it. I could buy one. But look, let's look at this. Let's look at this. I don't want to buy one. I don't want to. I'll make more. So look at this. Inside of the PulseChain network, Internet Money Wallet gave people an opportunity to do this. I did the numbers, and go look at my other video called PulseChain Moon Math. It's called PulseChain Moon Math. And this video pretty much tells you, like, okay, if you buy into this wallet, so unless you're going to start yourself one of those ASIC miners inside of PulseChain in order to become a validator to validate transaction blocks and then get paid out in PulseChain, unless you're smart enough to figure it out, which you can, but most people are too lazy to do that. So if you're too lazy to do that, right, come on over to the Internet Money Wallet. Internet Money Wallet, go ahead, hop out of MetaMask, switch over all the way together, come into PulseChain Network, get inside of Internet Money Wallet, and I get it. Richard Heart wants people to be a holder of their own money. He said it perfectly himself, that all they have to do is just turn off the wallet's counter, and basically now the wallet doesn't pay out residual income. I get it. I would hope that they wouldn't do that. I would hope that they wouldn't. But savagely, maybe they would. Maybe they wouldn't. I pray that they wouldn't. I hope that it would really be, transparent inside of the thing. But for whatever the case, as of right now, it works. So believing in seeing that they're valid inside of the community, and I've never lost any money with this team for sure. And from what I've seen, they're very reliable. They're reliable. So you can buy Time Dividend, and basically Time Dividend does the same thing that Uniswap was doing with the ASIC miners, but inside of this wallet. But Time Dividend holders are the ones that you stake that position, and then pretty much you validate all the transactions on the network. So depending, your percentage is like dependent upon like how much inside of the whole overall wallet you get paid. You see what I'm saying? So pretty much you can be getting paid like $1 million a month in a bull market if it blows. If it blows, like if Ethereum, you got to go do your research. Like, I don't want to be the person to tell y'all this. All I want to tell you is that there's $1 million opportunity, $1 million a month opportunity. Unless you're going to be a validator, you won't get that $1 million a month opportunity. But if you invest somewhere where the economic energy is really high inside of the wallet, it's just an arbitrage because it pays you Pulse Chain. So you see what I'm saying? It's like, it's something that you already want. Yes, of course, if you don't have a bag of Pulse Chain, I would just buy the Pulse Chain. But if you already have a bag of Pulse Chain and you already got a bag of everything that you want, why not allocate some of that funding inside of the wallet and then just be a validator and then pretty much just get paid free Pulse Chain and just add it to your bag and just keep stacking up and just use that as like a passive money machine. That's what I call it, a passive money machine. Because man, there's so much to this. There's so much to it and I can't explain everything to you. But what I want to tell you is use some discernment. Understand that I would not be here telling you this. I wouldn't be here telling you this, I promise you, if I wasn't making money. I wouldn't even mention it because it wouldn't be worth my time. But I look at it like I keep getting pulled back to time is money, money is time, it's economical energy. You spend your time in order to get money. You see what I'm saying? Like, stop spending your time to get money. Buy some time, put it inside the right place, which Internet Money Wallet, and then just pay yourself free time. Just give yourself free time. It might start out at $10 a day. Do the moon math, go watch the video. It might start out at $2 a day. That's better than nothing. Because if you're I always like to say, if you're only seeing red in your bank account, and every single time it's just negative transaction, but you don't ever see green except the 1st and the 15th. And I'm praying that you have a good pension. I'm praying that you have a good 401k that's going to take you forever. We all praying for that, for each other. But you got to do something that you never done before. You know, like, what's your passive income flow? Some people do have it. Some people do other things. But what's your passive income flow? Ask yourself, what are you invested in right now that pays you every single day other than your job? And if you wanted to, does it pay you every single day and you can get the money right away? Or does it pay you and it stacks itself up and you have a certain deadline to where you can't actually receive it until the 1st or the 15th? If that's your reality, you need to come and get in the time dividend. Unless you're gonna start the validator node and it's gonna run you to have a good one, it's gonna run you 2,000 and you gotta plug it into your electricity. So that means your electricity goes up unless you got solar. So if you don't got it, you need to come over here to time dividend. I don't know what you're in. You're probably in Solana, you're in Bitcoin, you're in something. But if you only got one Bitcoin, you need to come and take that 100K and just put it in here and then snatch up 2% of the network. And then now you're getting paid. So if the wallet goes to 1 million daily users, Trust Wallet has 30 million users daily. And I think I'm wrong. I think Trust Wallet has like 131 million Trust Wallet has 30 million daily users, and then MetaMask has like 15 or something like that. But think about it. If Internet Money Wallet gets to 30 million daily users, 15 million daily users. So look, it pays you a residual income. So the coin goes up in price. The coin goes up in price as people buy it. And then as you're staking it inside of the wallet, and look, you can unlock it at any time. There's no lockup fee. You can pull your money whenever you want it, however you want it. You can pull the residual dividends and Pulse whenever you want it. So as soon as it's available, you can claim it. Boom, you can claim it. And then you can reinvest it. Turn it into a will. You take the investment and you reinvest it back in, and now it pays you more over time as you keep reinvesting it. If you don't got a lot of money to where you can dump a bag, buy some time and then just keep reinvesting it back into itself, or reinvest it into other things that you want to buy. You want to buy some PulseX, you want to buy some Hex, you want to buy some PDAI, you want to buy some time dividend, you want to buy some more. You can just keep buying your same thing and just keep raising your game. And then in the bull market, because people are gonna have to figure a way out, and they're gonna want to bridge in fast. This is what's cool about the Internet Money Wallet. So on MetaMask, you got a bridge in a post chain. So if you're bridging more than like 25, look, you can't even get in. At first you couldn't even get in, but now you can get in. So pretty much Internet Money Wallet has a thing where if you need immediate exposure, you can go in, take ETH, you can take Solana, you can take whatever, Matic. They got a bunch of them. Just go download Internet Money Wallet, check it out. You can, there's a not a swap feature, but a change feature. So if you put Ethereum inside of the wallet, you can instantly change it in a Pulse chain. You can instantly change it into Solana. You can instantly change it into Matic. You can change it into like Arbitrum. You can change it into Optimism. There's different ones that you can just change it into like instantly. So that's dope. Like I'm talking about, that's dope. That's immediate exposure. So what if this shit starts pumping and you can't get in because the bridge is blocked? The bridge, what if they put in like 50, like at one point there was a $30 million clog on the bridge and you couldn't even get in. You couldn't even get in. I got in, but you couldn't get in. So imagine you have a way in where you say, I may not be able to put the whole 50 bands in. I may not be able to put the whole 100 bands in, but I can put 2 bands in. I can get in 2 bands instantly. And they doing 2 bands at like a minute. Boom, 2 bands. Okay, so if you need to just hit your 2 band, 2 band, 2 band, 2 band, you could 2 band your way in like 10 minutes. You could 2 band, you could 2 minute your way in to 10 bands and have it in the ecosystem quick. First mover advantage. Most people don't even notice. I'm putting y'all on so much game so fast because I don't want my community to miss out. I'm gonna buy a beach. And I'm telling you, like, it's early. I'm gonna buy a beach. Yes. I know, I'm probably gonna buy a beach. Man. I'm gonna buy up the whole block. When I come by the block, when they say, hey, been rich, man, been rich, bro, illuminated, bro. Bro, I'm be like, bro, did you seen the video? You seen that? I'm gonna be like, bro, you got in right. I'm gonna shake you. You got in right. You got in right. And he be like, bro, I'm be like, bruh, you could have went in on this investment with me. You could have bought half the block. We could have split it. But now I'm gonna buy your house. I'm gonna buy your house too. I'm gonna buy your house and I'm gonna give you the opportunity to lease it so that you can live in it. And you could take care of it. You can live in this so you don't gotta leave your house. I'm gonna make sure that you get the opportunity to lease it, to buy it back. And I'm gonna give you a gracious deal of 3 years. I'm gonna give you a gracious deal. I'm not just gonna put you out because I care about you. But if you cared about you would do this. You would do this. You wouldn't second guess yourself. I know that there's a lot of things that we second guess, but there's certain things that you just don't second guess. And I want to let you know that I'm here for you. But when I go by the beach, when I buy the block, when I buy your house, when I buy your car, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding, team. I'm just kidding. I'm not really gonna buy a beach. I'm not gonna buy your house. I'm not gonna buy your car. I might end up buying the house. I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably buy the house, but I can't buy it from under you. I gotta buy it from you. You see what I'm saying? So if you got a nice property and you're looking to sell that and you're in distress, if you're in distress right now, if you're in distress and you're saying, hey, listen, I would love to get my house off me. I would love that. I would love it. This is killing me. And you need a way out and you're willing to settle for cash, I'm trying to help you. I want to help you. So if you need help and you got a property and it's like, you're behind on your taxes, it might foreclose, if you're in a situation like that, but it's got to be good property. It's got to be at least up to standard. Like I'm not buying no dump. You feel me? But if you're in a distressful situation, you hit me up. Hit up Ben Rich. Hit up Ben Rich. I'm gonna buy that from you. I'm gonna get you the bag, all right? So you hit me up on Instagram, be like, hey, look, sir, hey D, you know what I'm saying? I need help. I need somebody to buy my property. I need somebody to buy my property, and I need that ASAP. As long as we can come to a deal, I'm gonna buy that. We're gonna set you free out here. We're gonna set you free, and I'm gonna give you the opportunity to lease it out. If it's livable, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to lease it out because that's how much I care about my community. So with that being said, get yourself some time dividend. Don't make me the person that has to help you put yourself in the position when I just gave you the keys and the answers to do it yourself. Because we all want to be successful, we all want to be somewhere in life. But in order to do that, we gotta do something that you ain't never done before. That's the reason that we doing this right here, right now. Everybody be blessed, be safe, we out.